Have you seen everything in Budapest? You have visited the castle district, you went to one of our thermal baths, or maybe you have also been to one of the ruin bars as well. Have you seen the parliament and the downtown, and now you think you have seen everything? Well, let me take you to the top of Budapest. So as you look around, you see we are in nature, but technically we are still in noisy Budapest. And we're gonna tell you how to get here, because this is an amazing place to visit. So let's go back to the past before we actually got here. Our destination today is Normafa, located in the Buda Hills, where we will also show you some other interesting sights. But first, we'll head to Széll Kálmán Square. Okay, so let's start the day in style, and what I mean by that is if we go to Normafa, then maybe let's grab something to eat at Norma. The two have nothing to do with each other, but anyways, let's check out this wonderful bakery and cafe. This place promotes itself as a Scandinavian-style bakery. Now, I've never tried it before. Seems a little bit crammed on the inside, but the products looked pretty good. We'll use those to get some energy when we are up. By the way, we are at the noisy Széll Kálmán there. As soon as we get up to Normafa, it will get more peaceful. And by the way, the coffee so far is amazing. Now, there are many different ways to go up to Normafa. One of them is the bus, but that is pretty boring. There are actually 3 very unique and interesting ways to get up there. We're gonna show you 3 of those, all of them basically. And now we're using the Cogwheel, which is one of these interesting. The Cogwheel Train. It took us 15 minutes to get to this station, and from here we will go up. And your passes, the BKK, the local public transport passes, are actually accepted on this. So you can use the Cogwheel Train with those passes. Now let's go! And now let's try to catch one of the other cool transportation methods, which is a train line that's run by children. Child labor, you say? Let's see. So we only use the train for one stop, and technically it's a longer ride. And when I said you can get up here, multiple ways, what I meant was using it from the other direction. It was definitely fun. This was the nostalgia version. Now check their website when the nostalgia train is going. It's a regular train most of the time, but it's still operated by kids. And it's pretty hilarious, pretty fun, like in a Disney movie or something. But now that we're here at Normafa, let's go and check out the place. So welcome to Normafa. Normafa got its name after a famous tree which stood here for several hundred years. Originally known as a storm tree due to the many storms it survived over centuries, it got renamed after a famous Hungarian opera singer sang a part from Bellini's Norma under it. The tree unfortunately didn't survive one big thunderstorm around 100 years ago, but a plaque commemorating it shows where it once stood strong. So now it's time to check the lovely food. I don't know what makes this a Scandinavian thing, but it is very good, very tasty. The view here is just breathtaking. But you know what can take your breath away? Falling down. While you enjoy the nice view, make sure to watch your feet as well, because this is probably the fastest way down back to Budapest. But you should not take it. Now, part of the Normafa experience is to do a picnic, but if you don't want to, lay on the ground, you can sit down here and maybe buy a nice lángos or a rétes, which is a strudel, or basically anything. There's even a bar if you want to drink. Let's get some strudel then. We got the goods, we got the strudel and still a cookie from Norma, so we will not starve on our hiking journey. By the way, if you want to come here from the center of the city, you can easily use public transport and be here in 30 minutes. Do you hear any cars? Because I don't, and in 30 minutes, those noises can easily go away. You can see there are a lot of families around here, and there's also a very cool playground over there. So if you have kids and don't really know what to do with them, then taking them here is probably a cool idea, like that child is saying. You can even bring your friends here and grill. Just bring your own equipment, don't forget about that. So this is where we are right now. Technically this is Normafa, and our destination is the Erzsébet or Erzsébet Lookout spot. We're gonna do this little hike over there, and then we'll show you what the third option is to get up here. It will be pretty amazing. Let's go. I mean, if you don't have hiking equipment, this is a pretty easy thing to do. But you can still get lost here in the woods a little bit, and that's a pretty cool experience. I have the strudel. Here's my favorite, the poppy seed one, and of course we have the cottage cheese one. If you have watched our episode about the Castle District, you know we love both of these. That's the Erzsébet Lookout spot, and it's named after Sissi, who we Hungarians love, and she came to Hungary many times when she was the Empress of Austria back in the day, and she actually went to that spot many times. There used to be a wood structure which was the lookout spot, but then commemorating her they built a permanent stone structure, so we're gonna check that out. Let's go. By the way, Sissi is one of my favorite movies as a child, and you should also watch it. It's a fun fact. Remember when I said this is an easy hike? It was up until this point. But it just shows that how weak we are, and we still need to do a lot of different adventures, get more strong. If you wanna, boost our morale and give us some strength to do those, then maybe subscribe to the channel so we can make more videos like this. Welcome to the true top of Budapest. Enjoy the view. And now as we are making our way down, let me reveal how we're gonna get down, because that's the third option, how you can get up. We will use nothing else but the chairlift. How cool is that? Let's check it out. We are literally flying over other people's gardens. Now that was a cool experience. And now that we arrived down here, we're gonna go back a little bit, because there are some rock formations here that look cool and bear the name of fairy rocks. Let's see what's so magical about them. Oh, hi people. Now, like with most of our hikes, I'm using OpenStreetMaps, and apparently it's showing this is the way to go. As in Star Wars they say, indeed, this is the way. It's really difficult to imagine that behind that mountain hill there lies the capital of Hungary. This was a nice hike and our energy is depleted. So we need some delicious food, and let's make some editing magic and cut back to Széll Kálmán tér. Boom, and now we are magically back here at the Széll Kálmán tér. Now this was a great day, some nice hikes, some amazing views that we had. So hope you guys are inspired to visit Normafa one day when you guys come here to Budapest. And now we are really hungry, so let's grab something to eat. Hope to see you guys in our next video. Bye!